So people are always wondering why I'm so bitter when it comes to Don Jr. and Eric. And it all comes down to the simple fact that they owe me money. When I was in high school, I went to school for obviously gifted children, and they were younger. I forget what grades they were in. And, I would write all my papers on my laptop, and then they'd always want to use my laptop to play video games, they said. And I thought, well, they're younger, they want to play video games. I didn't think anything of it. Then one day, there's a knock on the door. I answer it, and this dude's like, "Is Don Jr. or Eric here?" I'm like, "I'll go get him." And I'm thinking it's kind of strange why this high school kid is asking for Don Jr. and Eric. So I kind of eavesdropped. I did eavesdrop. Next thing you know, he's like, "Okay, I got the money. Give me the paper." And so I peeked over, and I see they're selling this dude one of my papers. They started a business selling my papers from my laptop. That's why they were always using it. And they didn't even pay me either. So that was just, it was such a problem. And people wonder why I'm bitter. But it gets worse. So this dude takes the paper, turns it in. Must have gotten a great grade because all my stuff was that good. And then I hear the story, from other people. He's in school, and there's an announcement that he has to report to the office. Well, he's panicking because he's in the bathroom smoking marijuana with his friends. The announcement comes again. He needs to report to the principal's office. He's wondering who dimed him out. The other dudes are like, "You're on your own." So they all scramble. So he walks down to the principal's office thinking he's at least going to be suspended, or worse, he might be arrested for smoking marijuana because, it wasn't legal back then. Opens the door. There's a TV crew. There's a reporter, a photographer. Turns out the paper that I wrote, that Don Jr. sold him, that he turned in, wins an award. So at first he does the interview for the local paper. They take his picture. I mean, he's high. His eyes are all bloodshot. Must have reeked of marijuana. You think anyone said anything? Nope. They just let it go because he was the award-winning paper writer. Then he does an interview for the local news. He's on at 11. Think anyone would say anything about the bloodshot eyes, reeking of marijuana? No, because he's the award-winning paper writer. And it gets worse. This award he wins not only gets the plaque, he gets a $50,000 savings bond. And so I'm thinking, isn't that the guy I saw? But I just like, no, it couldn't be. So next thing we move on with our lives. And I see this commercial for Tom Steyer, billionaire running for president, funding his own campaign. And I'm like, that's the guy. So then I go back and Google his name, and I see the picture in the paper, and I see the newscast. Yeah, it is him. And he took the $50,000, and that's how he started his hedge fund, which grew to $1 billion. And people are wondering why I'm bitter. I didn't get the $50,000. I'm not a billionaire, even though I'm going to inherit some of the Trump fortune. Don Jr. and Eric started all this by making money off of my term papers, which they never gave me a dime for. And people wonder why I'm bitter towards them. Think of all the money they cost me. That's why I say it comes back to the fact they owe me money. And after that story, if you don't think they owe me money, you're just wrong.